Good morning, and welcome to Southwest Florida International Airport and to another trip report. I decided to change up my style of videos by doing voiceovers and keeping them under 12 minutes long so that I can keep things interesting. As you can see for today, RSW isn't very busy in late May at 7 a.m. as all of our seasonal flights have now ended. For today, I'll be flying on board one of my favorite airlines up to Atlanta, which happens to be my most flown route. Because I don't have any check bags, let's see where we are on the flight board and head through security. Welcome to Concourse C at RSW, which houses Delta, United, and WestJet. Behind the scaffolding is our Boeing 757-200 that will be my ride up to Atlanta. November 6715 Charlie is a 21-year-old aircraft. As I said before, the summer months here at RSW aren't very busy compared to the winter and spring, so only 4 flights were departing out of Concourse C at this time. For those that don't know about RSW, there are 3 concourses being B, C, and D, and each have their own separate checkpoint. So once you go through security, you're stuck in there. In regards to my flight for today, I will be in 27F, which is the second overwing exit row seat that I can pick for free thanks to my medallion status. Unfortunately, I was nowhere close to clearing first or Comfort Plus on the upgrade list, but as you will see in a little bit, this seat is way better than I expected. We will make the short taxi out and we'll be taking off from RSW's runway 6. Our flight time today will be 1 hour and 18 minutes, and the route for this morning will bring us along the coast and bring us into Atlanta from the west, as we will try to avoid storms over the center part of the state. Now for this exit row seat. The headrests are pretty standard, they are adjustable, and for the seat cushion itself, it is very good, much better than a lot of other 757s. Armrests on the left side are normal, and they do have the recline button, but on the right side, these armrests, one is floating on the far side of the seat. There's a large gap where there's nothing, and then that little knob at the very end. Don't know why, but oh well. Legroom for this seat is fantastic. It is well more than the 31 inches for regular economy and 34 for Comfort Plus. For the tray table, it is large, there is a cup groove, and it does extend all the way towards you as well. The seat back pocket is also very large with a couple of individual pockets and contains the safety card and the air sickness bag. Overhead bins are on the larger size, which is good to see on these older aircraft, and the overhead controls contain the air vent, reading light, and the call button. Underneath the seat, you will find a universal power outlet and a headphone jack and USB port that is on the in-flight entertainment screen. For the entertainment options, Wi-Fi was available for $5, but due to this being a shorter flight, I decided not to purchase it. As you can see, there are plenty of movie options as well as numerous TV shows to keep you entertained for hours. But one of my favorite features is the live TV, not something that every airline has. And when I clicked on NBC, everything worked just fine. Something that was a little annoying was, as you can see, the glare on my seatback screen. Apparently, I had no window shade for my exit row seat. Usually it comes from bottom to top, unlike top to bottom, but mine was just missing. Lastly, under the My Flight feature of the entertainment, there is information about the 757-200, but one of my favorite parts is the map you get. But first, there will be information that'll show you the local time at your destination and how long you have left, as well as ground speed, airspeed, and altitude. But there is an interactive map feature which comes in handy to see where you really are and how far you are from your destination. With the snack service, I don't know why I only have a picture of it but not a video, but there are many snacks and drinks to choose from, even on shorter flights like this one.
Our pleasure to welcome you to Atlanta, where the local time is 10:03. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carry items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain's turned off the seatbelt sign. Be careful when opening overhead bins.
And welcome to a very cloudy Atlanta, Georgia, as we just landed on runway 10, and we landed about 15 minutes early. Now we have a very long taxi to Concourse A, as we usually do once we land here from Fort Myers. But overall, this flight was very, very good, especially for sitting in the exit row. I never really encountered a bad flight crew with Delta. I think they are some of the best in the business. They are always very friendly, very helpful, and Delta gets you from point A to point B, usually on time, if not early. Overall, with this exit row seat on their Boeing 757-200, I think this is a very great seat, especially when this is a preferred seat while United offers their exit row seats as Economy Plus and American as Main Cabin Extra. Yes, if you are not a Medallion member, this seat will cost you extra, but if you are, I highly recommend picking this seat, especially on longer flights across the country where legroom is needed. So, thank you for watching this trip report. I believe this new format for my videos is much better than my old ones, and I believe this is more entertaining. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next trip report.